Welcome to Tagging In Podcast.
The world's most professional.
Wait, no.
Oh,
We did-
see? It's the world's most
Unprofessional
professional wrestling podcast.
The only one that you need. Shameless plug time. Please, if you don't mind, like, subscribe, share, comment.
Check the description for all our social medias, like all of those.
Down below.
Exactly.
Anyway, we're here with weekly wrestling news.
Part 6, 7?
I think this is 8, actually.
8?
We're on 8.
I don't know.
I think so. I think we're on 8. But, wait a minute. Just in, we got huge news. I just got in.
What?
I just sent it to you.
Did you?
Yes, I want to see a reaction live.
Oh, okay. So we're not going to start with this one?
Live reaction.
What?
No, we just mixing it up.
Okay.
We just got some news in live.
Wow! Did you really say that to me?
Yeah, I just want to get your live, raw reaction.
I'll let you go through this one because I don't think I'll be able to read it.
All right. Headline of this week's news is Orton likes whipping out his dick. You're thinking, what the hell are you guys talking about?
Oh, my face hurts.
Oh. All right. So from F4W Online, Josh Nation reports that WWE are looking to resurface allegations against SmackDown superstar Randy Orton. The allegations resurfaced this past week after a Reddit user transcribed a 2012 MLW podcast in which former WWE writer Court Barrow, I guess that's how you pronounce his name, reportedly said, for every new writer that would show up, he came in the room, put his hand in his pants, pulled out his dick, touched himself, and said, "Hi, I'm Randy Orton. Shake my hand." "Oh, you don't want to shake my hand? You're big leaguing me, huh? That's fucked up, man. Should I tell Vince and Steph you won't shake Randy Orton's hand?"
I still would have shook Randy Orton's hand. I wouldn't have cared.
Like, could you imagine walking in the room, you're sitting there, new writer, it's your first day. You're like, "Man, I'm right for WWE. Hell yeah." Randy Orton comes in, "Oh, it's Randy Orton." And he whips out his dick.
I'd be like, can I at least get a pillow first?
Like, can I get a hello?
Yeah.
Something? And then according to Nason, the story went on that during those incidents, writers would continue to feel uncomfortable as Orton cut a promo on them while remaining exposed. Barrow said that he avoided the situation as Stephanie McMahon walked to the room at the time Orton was reaching to his pants. Barrow said the story was true when asked on Twitter Friday, adding in a separate tweet that there was no qualms with Orton. WWE then released a statement about it, said they're looking into the matter.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was like, man, I seen it today. I was like, man, I'm going to throw this on him real quick. Throw him off guard.
Oh, my goodness.
He just sees Randy Orton likes to whip out his...
I mean,
that response was class. Oh, my God. I knew you'd think it was fucking
that
hilarious.
is funny. That is hilarious. Just
So I guess Randy Orton's a grade A dick, I guess. No
guess.
pun intended.
I guess just whipping it out. And if anybody wants to see it.
I
wonder if it's... it has to be big. Like, if you're going to, like, whip it out.
You have to be, like, confident. Like,
Yeah.
Man, I'm whipping this shit out.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. He was just really confident, I guess. I don't know. Could you imagine Stephanie walked in the room?
She'd probably get flustered. Like,
Fucking Triple H comes in and beats the shit out of him.
Triple H would kill him. It'd be funny.
Man, Triple H could kill anybody. Triple H is... I'm scared to death of Triple H. He'd beat my ass.
I know.
Have you seen that? Speaking of random, did you see that video of just that match of Triple H and Stone Cold was like in Europe, like the 90s, and some like fan, I guess he thought it was too real. Like when Triple H beat Stone Cold, that guy ran in and tried to beat up on Triple H, and Triple H just manhandles the shit out of him.
Oh really?
Like picks him up, throws him around, starts beating the shit out of him.
All right, scoot closer to me, Lance.
Oh.
Get a little like you love me. Okay.
Oh, was this the mic kind of? Oh
No.
no, really?
You were not in the camera.
Oh, I got out. I'm sorry. Just
Okay.
explaining that Triple H story.
Okay.
Anyway, Randy Orton, he's a dick, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So we're gonna go on to kind of a little bit more serious news.
I thought it was a good. I mean,
It's a good intro to the
so
show.
what if Randy Orton gets like suspended or something?
Then we know what it's about.
We know why. Is he likes to whip out his Johnson. He likes to whip out his RKO out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Out of nowhere.
So
That's a be a good tagline for the show. Randy Orton likes whipping out his dick out of nowhere. Something like that. You can't say penis.
Yeah, be like Randy Orton out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere? Something
Yeah.
like that. I don't know. Something
Put
like
RKO out of nowhere.
I can't say RKO out of nowhere.
It says Randall Keith Orton down there.
His I don't know. We'll figure out something.
Randall Keith Orton.
He
So, on
anyway,
to some more serious news. How will you be able to catch All In?
how will you be able to catch All In?
All In will be available on
Fight TV,
Honor Club.
pay-per-view.
The first hour will be on WGN.
Which is that's a pretty big deal, actually.
All In card, ...
Oh, I gotta pull up the All In card. Anyway, talk about how we can watch All In. If there's any more you want to add. How will we watch All In? It's a real question.
Probably just Fight TV. It's the easiest way to watch it, probably.
Yeah, because we're going to be able to do pay-per-view. We could do Honor Club. I don't know how much it is on the Honor Club, though.
I mean, it's probably all the same. Like, you can probably pay for
well, then we'd have to pay for Honor Club and then do that. So, matches. First up, we have Nick Aldis versus Cody for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Cody might take that championship. He might. We have Okada versus Marty Scurll.
Ooh.
That should be a fun match. Probably fun. And then we have Joey Janela versus Hangman Page.
Ooh.
That'd be fun. Then we have Rey Mysterio, Phoenix, and Bandito versus the Golden Elite.
Golden Lover? Oh, no. Golden Elite.
Golden Elite. It's the Jackson Brothers, Young Bucks, and Kota Ibushi.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That's going to be a good match.
That will be a good match. So Christopher Daniels versus Steven Arnell.
Be a good match.
That'd be fun. I think it's his first official match.
Really?
Yeah. And then we have the Briscoes versus SoCal Uncensored.
So, is Steve Arnell going to come out there in, like, the Arrow outfit and be like, pachow, 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 pachow?
He's going to say pachow, pachow.
Well, he ain't going to say it, but, you know.
So if you mean to tell me Steve Arnell's going to come out, he's going to be wearing just like an Arrow shirt.
Green Arrow? No,
like
in the outfit, like, hood, mask, everything.
That'd
Voice
be pretty
changer.
Badass.
He's like,
just like Christian
Batman.
Bale.
Yeah.
Briscoes versus SoCal Uncensored. That'd be a fun match.
It's a really good card so far.
Then we have the over budget battle royale. It's 15-person battle royale to determine the number one contender to the ROH World Championship. I don't remember who's all on there off the top of my head. I like how they call it the over budget battle royale. That's pretty funny. Then we have Madison Rayne versus Britt Baker versus Chelsea Green versus Tessa Blanchard. So that'd be cool.
That'd be a good match.
Then we have Jay Lethal versus the winner of the battle royale for the ROH Championship. That's announced so far. There's rumors that Kenny will go against Pentagon Jr., which would be cool. They have one against each other in PWG kind of, so it'd be a good match.
And little side note, it's also worth noting the Young Bucks have been teasing.
So when you say teasing all seductively, I'm like,
teasing.
Ooh, what are they teasing?
Going to NXT.
Yes.
Or hinting, however.
Hinting, kind of NXT. Yeah. If anybody watched the Being Elite this week, they heavily hinted at their contracts on Flip Gordon. Was like, how's y'all's contracts? And they was like, well, we can't talk about that. And then they were in Connecticut. They were like, oh, Connecticut, we're in Connecticut, implying heavily that they're in Connecticut. And then at the end of the video, they were in Orlando, talking about being in Orlando, and Full Sail's behind them. Yeah. Everybody knows Full Sail's NXT. Also, their parents also talk about how they have huge news coming up, like huge stuff in the works for the Young Bucks, which came around that time. So I'm sure Young Bucks is going to NXT next year.
Probably. I'm
sure they are. Also, I don't know if you remember that Being the Elite a long time ago. It was when the Where's Hangman scenario was going on, and they had they were burning something, and on the back of something said Final Battle 2018. So I don't know if they're hitting something at this year's Final Battle for Ring of Honor. Maybe their last Ring of Honor match.
Maybe.
Who knows, man? These people really think really into it.
Yeah.
I love the Young Bucks.
So we'll stay with our New Japan Ring of Honor.
Well, the G1.
We'll go to the G1 standings.
I didn't post much on these notes at all.
Well, that's fine. It's literally who won.
So Block A was won by Hiroshi Tanahashi. Kind of figured that was going to happen. He was in the lead for most of it, and he beat Okada. Actually, it was a 30-minute draw, but Tanahashi barely had the point.
Yeah.
And the winner of the B block, sadly,
Kota Ibushi.
I'm glad I didn't put my money on it. It was Kota Ibushi, which is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm glad Kota Ibushi. He's great.
But it's one of those things where Kenny should have finally beat him. It would have.
But I was thinking this could lead to a story.
I guess.
Kota wins G1, goes to Wrestle Kingdom, faces Kenny again. Kenny finally
wins.
Kota at Wrestle Kingdom.
That makes sense.
Makes sense. So that's why I was like, okay.
Long-term booking.
And also the champions never won the G1. Which makes sense. You don't need the champion to win the G1 because they still have the title and they're going to Wrestle Kingdom no matter what.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
But yeah, Kenny didn't start losing. Technically, Kenny did not lose a match clean except for this one. That's it. His match against Ishii, the way Ishii won is Ishii was going for the pin. Number one hit. Then on number two, Ishii kind of overcompensated the pin, and Kenny's shoulder wasn't even nowhere was touching the ground. And then the other match he lost with Giano, which he did not actually lose against Yano. It was because of Tonga came up, gun stunned Kenny and Yano, and I guess the ref. I don't watch the match, but I've seen clips of, like little parts of it, and I don't know. I guess the ref was like knocked out or something. So and then Tama just took Yano, put him over Kenny.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So he didn't lose clean, technically.
Right.
So it was okay. So G1, the finals is tomorrow. Hopefully Kota wins. I don't mind Tanahashi winning.
Probably be Kota.
It makes the most sense.
With your storyline that you just said, it'll probably be Kota.
That's right. Booking.
Yeah. On to
which one we talking about?
CM Punk being sued.
CM Punk. Man, all this lately, this stuff with CM Punk with MMA and this stuff, man, it's kind of killing it.
Yeah.
We just did our top 10 list. And
oh,
we didn't. We did top. Well, we were just talking here. We were just sitting here hanging out, going, man, what's your favorite wrestlers? I'm like, man, my favorite wrestlers.
Because this is coming out first.
Man, I had it covered up great. Anyway, it'll be out this week. Yeah. Anyway.
Random day of the week. I don't know what day. We'll figure it out.
So, yeah, CM Punk's being sued. As everybody knows. Recently, I guess everybody knows. Yeah. I'm assuming, the whole doctor situation. They got that all figured out. Him and Colt Cabana won their lawsuit against the doctors.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. Cool.
Well,
but
Colt Cabana has filed a lawsuit against CM Punk stemming from Punk's civil lawsuit against WWE Chris Almond. Almond. I just think it's almond. Like almond milk, but no.
Like
okay.
almonds.
But per Evan Moore.
Almond milk was the first thing you thought of?
Yep. Per Evan Moore of the Chicago Sun-Times, Cabana is suing Punk for a breach of contract and fraud after claiming the former WWE champion offered to cover his legal fees during the case with Almond. Cabana's lawsuit contains Punk's promise to help him out with all the legal bills they amassed fighting the defamation lawsuit. Cabana claims Punk told him in a text that he would be covered 100%. Punk has failed to keep that promise, leaving him with the unpaid legal bill totaling $513,736 according to the lawsuit. Punk asked Cabana to pay half of the legal fees, which comes out to $256,868, saying you're on your own. Cabana is seeking a total of $1.2 million in a lawsuit for his general and explanatory. I don't know.
The damages, basically.
Some
Damages.
Yeah.
Damages.
You can't be like, yeah, we'll do this, and then when it's this much money and be like,
back out of it.
Yeah. On both accounts, they're both stupid.
Yeah, if you think about it, he agreed to it through a text.
Yeah.
Like it was probably one of those texts they were just sending out, like randomly. We're like, yeah, I was like, not me. Then again, you should be like, hey, that's a lot of big chunk of money. You should be more. Like, even if he just sent out a text random, it was like, oh, yeah, well, that was, like, you still be more cautious and aware of what you're doing. I don't know. I guess
it should have been like you guys should have signed.
Yeah, there should be, like, some kind of signed agreement, like a handshake, something, face-to-face, agreeing this is what's going to happen.
A legit legal document, like, go to your Rotary.
Especially for something that big. That'd definitely be something you would want, probably, to have legal documentation of saying, hey, this is what's happening, this is what's going on. And, like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. Someone would have to fork out all of a sudden, saying, "Hey,"
especially when you're Colt Cabana and you haven't really been doing anything.
Like you don't have as much money as CM Punk does.
You're making enough money to live comfortably doing what you love, but you're not
exactly.
You're not $500,000.
He's not making as much as CM Punk is.
Yeah,
but why is he suing him for $1 million?
To make up for defamation and everything
and
like that.
Damages.
Yeah.
I honestly,
I'm for all that debt that he's probably going to have to incur.
Like eventually over time. I guess that makes sense. Because I was going to say, why didn't he just ask for the amount that he has to pay? But I don't know how that works. But I mean, that makes sense.
But if he also asked for like $1 million, CM Punk can settle for like $800,000.
Yeah.
And he still makes.
I wonder if this is going to get really dirty.
I don't know.
This is going to suck.
Speaking of something that sucks, but it's a good thing at the same time. It's kind of like bittersweet. I saw this coming for a while. Matt Hardy may be retiring.
Mm-hmm. It sucks what's happening to him.
Have you not seen him how he walks?
You can tell he's got something going on.
How he's been walking, I knew something was wrong with either his hip or his back.
Because he walks like
he's waddling everywhere.
He waddles and he's stiff as hell, and he's like kind of like he's arched out kind of, where he's like trying to deal with the pain. Like I feel like if he was to lean up straight, he'd probably be like, oh my God.
So Matt Hardy may be forced into retirement after learning his back and his pelvis are fusing together.
Ow.
Yeah, you can tell by how he walks.
That sucks ass.
Yep.
That is terrible.
The 43-year-old, who had been wrestling for 24 years, may have to call the time of his career after discovering the problem. Hardy, who formed the tag team partnership with his brother Jeff, blamed their move Invent Omega for his injury. Posting a clip of the move, he wrote, "This maneuver was called Invent Omega."
And it's most likely the reason that I learned that his back and pelvis have been fusing together. So basically, the move, Matt Hardy's part, Jeff's isn't really that bad. Nothing Jeff would normally do, but Matt Hardy's, I don't know why he did this I don't know what he was thinking. This is a terrible idea. It's a top rope leg drop.
Right.
Like, it's not like, it's like literally across the ring, top rope leg drop.
Yeah. And you're literally landing on your ass. Your body is just going like this.
For years.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea. I don't know what he was thinking. I guess he thought it was cool as hell. But
I guess.
looking back on it, you're like, man, that's stupid. That is stupid.
There's really not much to say about, like, it's just super it's bittersweet. I don't want to see someone get hurt more than they have to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I like Matt Hardy. I do. Now, his run, this latest run WWE said it's up some moment. It's highest definitely when he returned with Jeff.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's a crazy moment. And his lows kind of after that. But, I mean, then you got the Woken, kind of go, oh, yay. And it's kind of back and kind of now. It's kind of been kind of shitty. So, I mean, that sucks. But they've, there's more stuff's come out about it. Apparently, he's not actually retiring yet. He's going to do some therapy and some...
but when you have that much problem like that,
you might as well
43,
call it quits. You might as well. But he's going to try to keep it going. Dave Meltzer was talking about he's going to try to keep going. He's just going to do some rehab.
He can do some managerial Woken stuff with Bray or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm saying like...
Or he could just be like super part-time. Like
I wouldn't even do that. I would rather
like have like one match.
Even though I don't want him to be like a manager, but I'm saying like I would rather him do that than hurt himself even more.
I mean, he's a good promo guy. He's a good character.
That's what I'm saying. I would rather him
somehow
be a manager, than being hurt.
Maybe like working with Jeff.
Yeah.
Maybe working with Jeff doing the Woken stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I could see that. I don't know about for Bray though. I don't know what.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know what they're gonna do.
They're already having that. They're already having him and Bray together.
Yeah, so they can kind of somehow slowly phase him out of wrestling.
Like you can have him do some bumps and stuff. Like, when they actually do split up. Like you can have Matt Hardy turn on Bray, or Bray turn on Hardy. I don't need you kind of thing. And then like Hardy disappears for a while, does his little, like rehab, and then he comes back if he can wrestle good. If he can't.
They have at least like one more match out of him, something like that. Something like that. That's what I say. I'm not saying he technically has to just leave. He can do like slowly get out of it.
Yeah.
Definitely stop on the house shows. Get him out of the house shows. He doesn't need to be on the damn house shows. Good God.
So now we're gonna talk about an update on another injury.
Man, this sucks.
Aleister Black.
So as we talked about last week, Aleister Black on the house show circuit, he got crotched. I still not sure how he got crotched, but I don't know if it was like a top rope crotched or if something happened. I don't know. But originally we thought he just got hit in the dick or something happened with his dick. But actually it was just at a groin.
That's what I said. It was something with his groin.
His groin. It was like a torn groin.
I didn't think it was actually his.
I read somewhere that somebody thought his balls got tangled up. Not twisted.
Have you ever?
No.
I've heard of people that have that.
I do not want that to happen.
You can apparently you can sit, and if you cross your legs the wrong way, they'll twist.
They get twist. Yeah. I do not want that to happen.
I got a booger, guys.
I'm sure that's the most painful thing. We'll get censored. It's gonna be blurred. So you're on cops.
You can't. All you can see is my hand just do this.
So it looked like he was just.
Yeah. Sorry, I have a booger. I don't want to get it out.
Anyway, so that sucks. And we talked about last week. We didn't know what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm getting a phone call.
Mom.
It was my mother. I'm gonna have to sorry. I'm gonna have to decline that one.
But after one week after undergoing surgery from an injury sustained at a recent house show, Aleister Black has pulled from next NXT's Takeover Brooklyn for main event. Though WWE has not announced this themselves, PW Insider claims sources that inform them that Black will not be able to compete in scheduled triple threat with NXT Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano,
oh my God,
leaving the main event in limbo. There is no word on how the WWE will adjust the card, Switching to a third Gargano versus champion. Sorry, I just read that wrong.
Oh my god. My phone is going off.
Ciampa singles bout. Seems likely. Though that'd mean the Warning Duo headlining 3 takeovers in a row, which is not bad.
No.
I can deal with that. They are great. Black's injury was underestimated last week, with several outlets suggesting that he may have been able to work through it at TakeOver. Dave Meltzer debunked this yesterday afternoon, claiming that Alistair's groin problem was worse than originally reported, which is backed up by PW Insider's confirmation that he'll miss the event. Last night's NXT closed with an angle in which William Regal found Black unconscious in the parking lot. This was presumably done to cover up the injury. We likely expect a formal takeover announcement on before next week's episode.
And it's actually been official now. It's been official. It's going to be a last man standing match. Ciampa and Gargano. And Gargano's telling this may be the last chance to be able to fight for the championship, I guess what you would call it.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going to happen. But there's been talks, I don't know, apparently, Matt Riddle's debut, and they talked about swapping out Black with Matt Riddle, which would be cool. Wouldn't make any damn sense.
I think it would make more sense if they put Ricochet, but
Ricochet's already defeated with Adam Cole.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, somebody like that. I'm not saying Ricochet in general, but I'm saying Velveteen Dream.
Somebody that's already been. Because I feel like if Matt was to debut in NXT on that night in that match, it'd be really good for him.
Yeah,
that's cool. But it wouldn't make any sense.
No.
And, unless they were like, I've come to take the title. That's what I'm here for. Blah blah. They'd come something like that.
Yeah.
That'd work. It'd be like the lazy way out and be like, But yeah, we're gonna get Gargano versus Ciampa, last man standing.
Which is cool. It'll be a good match.
I wish Alistair was in it because the story they were telling. With Gargano causing the title for Black and Black getting super pissed off at Gargano was actually really good. I was really excited for that because I don't think when's the last time we had a triple threat for the title with 3 great guys, a fantastic triple threat. I'm actually gonna say in general main roster at NXT. When's the last time you had a really good triple threat?
Was there one that Shawn Michaels, Triple H, The Rock, or was that something? I think it was Triple H.
I thought more recent.
Oh, Rock.
Well, the best triple threat match is Kurt Angle, The Rock, Undertaker. It's the best triple threat of all time.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of something more recent. A really good triple threat. I know it's been a long time since you've seen a good one.
I can't think of any off the top
of my head. I feel like that was gonna be a really good triple threat. Black, Gargano, Ciampa, 3 of the best guys right now in the business.
Yeah.
Which sucks we didn't get it, but hopefully Black's okay. Hopefully he'll be. Sucks. He's probably going to debut afterwards. Sucks he's not going to. Hopefully he's okay and he'll come back soon. Maybe he'll be back soon after. So who knows?
So now
we're going to talk about your favorite boy.
We're going to talk about something.
I guess I'll talk. Since you said that whole thing that last. Sorry about that, guys.
I don't even want to talk about that.
That's what I'll talk about. So Brock Lesnar, everybody's favorite man, everybody's guy. So Brock, basically, long story short, had a meeting with Vince McMahon and says, "Hey, I want to do UFC and WWE because I like money, and I'm a dick."
Yep.
That's basically it. They had long story short, they had a meeting, and he wants to work both.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to do UFC and WWE, which I don't know how that will work. I guess he'll do a short-term deal with WWE in between UFC fights. I'm guessing.
But you gotta think you gotta train.
It's his training.
You know what I'm saying, though?
I mean, if you think about it, he's only in the match for 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. So he literally could show up for one day and he'd be fine. But what's going to happen is if Brock, does something, let's say he, some weird accident.
And he happens to win.
He pulls a Sting and he, tears both his ACLs coming down the ramp.
Oh, you're talking about, Kevin Nash tearing his quads. And
Sting tore his ACL coming down the ring, too?
I thought I were Vincent McMahon tearing both of his quads. Did Sting?
Sting did, too.
When was that?
Can't remember. I know Sting tore his ACL.
I'm talking about the freak accident with Kevin Nash. Wasn't it that he literally got up on the ropes and was down?
It was like Vince McMahon coming down the really mad tore his,
both his quads. That's shitty. But so you're saying freak accident, if Brock was to fuck himself up in WWE and then UFC, Dana White's like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's too risky.
It would be too. I don't think unless Dana's getting a good pocket out of this situation.
I mean, he will be. but Brock's not good enough in.
You think Dana White's at the point where he doesn't care about the sports? He just wants the showmanship.
It's WME that's not Dana White.
Oh,
WME.
okay.
Owns
Dana White's kind of a part of it though.
Yeah, but not as much as he was before. WME wants it to become like WWE. They want the money fights. Yeah.
Okay.
Which makes sense. But there's some UFC fights that I want to see that's not going to happen.
I want to see some legit technical, like, how we want to see, like, good wrestling. We want to see good MMA.
Yeah. Like, money fights are cool every now and then.
Like
last week's card. Those were technically money fights, but they were good fights.
They were good fights. Cormier?
Daniel Cormier, Stipe, that wasn't a money fight. That was a good fight. Granted, it's a money fight, but it was a good fight.
What was the last big money fight?
Mark Hunt, Brock Lesnar.
That was the last big money fight? Are you sure?
Yeah.
It wasn't another, Connor and, I guess Connor and Nate was
but
a
those
money
were
fight. They were good fights.
Those were like legit, like.
I mean, they're legit feuds. Like, they hate each other. Oh, what about the, who was it? Who did he fight?
I guess you say Francis Ngannou, Stipe Miocic. They were trying to make a money fight out of that.
Yeah.
And Stipe was like, "You can't wrestle? Ha ha!
I got you, bitch." He punked him out.
I mean, he made Francis Ngannou look terrible.
He's officially a bitch now. Like, he looks different. He acts different. He walks different.
Did you watch? Do you remember?
Yeah, we watched that.
Yeah.
That's the worst heavyweight bout that's ever existed, and we watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Oh my god.
Derek Lewis.
Yeah. God.
No punches were thrown.
I think like one, but none were like contact, were they?
There was like seven. I think there's like 7 punches thrown in the first like 2 rounds.
And that was like supposed to be a number 1 contendership, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they were both
Ooh,
mad. Like Dana White.
Yeah, Dana was like, "This is fucking bullshit."
Yeah.
He's gonna pull a Vince McMahon, walk down there, and be like, "Nope, nope." Like when it was I guess it was Batista and Cena. They both eliminate each other in the Rumble. Yeah. Vince was pissed. It'd be like one of those situations.
So let's talk about something that I'm actually.
Wait a minute. Okay, I want to add something. So, is it official? If Brock retains at SummerSlam, he's doing UFC and WWE.
Probably.
So they can have him go in as champion.
That's what's going to
try to pick up that UFC title and be like a fucking mega champion of the world.
It's not going to happen because he's not. Unless I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to watch that fight.
We're going to watch the fight.
If Cormier loses, I'm going to watch it. If I know enough.
If you look like it was rigged.
I know enough about MMA to know, and I know enough about professional wrestling. I know when somebody's taking a dive and when somebody's not.
Yeah, I can tell.
Daniel Cormier will destroy Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Daniel Cormier for that shit. He's a fighter.
His wrestling is better. His striking is better.
He's better.
Everything about Daniel Cormier is better than Brock.
Too.
So, like when Brock come in and had that little promo with him, I'm like, Daniel Cormier made you look like shit, and you do this for a living, Brock.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
Paul Heyman does it for you.
Which he doesn't do it anymore for him.
Yeah, I know.
But that's what I was gonna say. Like, I'm there's a % chance that I really think they might throw that fight, let Brock pick it up, just because. I hope Cormier at least steps up and he goes, fucking way. This is what I do for a living. I'm not making this shit no bullshit. Like, he likes WWE, don't get me wrong, but he's not going to what's the word I'm looking for? Diminish his name and the UFC and what he loves doing for Brock to pick up a title.
Yeah. And the thing is, they could be like, "Well, you're fired." And he'd be like, "All right."
Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna end up winning this fight. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
He said, "I'm not going to make myself look like a bitch or
that's what I hope.
Ruin my name for this."
Yeah. All right. Well, now we're gonna go on to Kevin Owens
winning the Universal. This is all speculation. But this will make a good title. Kevin Owens winning the Universal title. Randy Orton whipping out his dick.
Exactly.
He was like, "I need to watch this shit."
No. So, the official website for the AT&T Center in San Antonio is advertising AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship. And Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens for the next month's WWE Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
They also announced Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy. But anyway.
The Facebook and Twitter accounts for the arena are advertising Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy as well.
And you said it anyway.
I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what I was.
It was not specified which, if any, of these matches will take place in the Hell in the Cell structure. It should be noted, although these matches were announced this week, the card is always subject to change and usually does.
So a lot of this is filler in the next part, so I'm kind of just going to condense it.
Okay.
So basically, also cards are always subject to change. They always announce this stuff early. I think they kind of announce what the feud's going on. They kind of announce it. But the reason why I throw this in here is, Kevin Owens facing Braun for the Money in the Bank. No matter what, Braun loses, he gets the briefcase. So the reason why I throw this in here is that you think it's possible that Kevin Owens will cash in Roman, pick up that title, though that's setting up Kevin Owens versus Roman later down the line, which I think maybe was what they was hinting at this. Because they do, hey, we got a guest. They do, don't get me wrong, the house show, or not the house show, this is a pay-per-view card. They are made a long time in advance, but I feel like they kind of have some idea. Like, they kind of do match up with things that are going to happen in the future. So, it's maybe Kevin Owens picking up the Universal title.
It would be nice. I loved Kevin Owens' run.
I did, up until he lost to Goldberg.
Yeah.
And I was pissed off. But it's possible Kevin Owens could pick up that Universal title, cash in on Roman. It's possible. And also, or they also set up maybe like Roman and Kevin set up some kind of just a normal singles feud that maybe Kevin costs him the title or something like that.
Something like that.
So it's maybe Kevin Owens is winning. I would like to see that again. Maybe Undisputed Era helps him win the title, like I've talked about before. It's possible.
Yeah,
it is possible. Speaking of, we talking about NXT Takeover. What I would like to see? I like to see Adam Cole get put in a triple threat. Adam Cole do double duty, pick up that NXT title, and have the NXT title and the North American title.
that would be cool.
He'd be a made man. That's how you make a star.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
So, on to...
Are we already on squash news already?
We are already on to squash
How far are
news.
we in? 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lot of squash news, though.
Yeah, we got quite a bit of squash.
It's squash news.
Squash news.
Squash.
I'll start this one.
Man, I don't even want to talk about it.
I don't either.
It's sad.
Ricochet
Injured.
Ricochet
Injured.
is still dealing with an injury he suffered in early June. What was it?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know what he's...
I don't know either. It's on the Wrestling Observer talked about it. Apparently Ricochet's dealing with an injury. No telling what it is.
It's probably something simple like
Kenny had that little ankle thing going on.
Yeah, it's probably something with his leg or shoulder or something.
A little simple that.
Yeah, like it's a sprained muscle.
I just hope he's not gonna be out of commission or something because of an injury.
He probably won't.
I will cry.
A lot of the stuff like this, when they have like nagging injuries, they need to give him like a month off and let him like.
I guess a better thing about NXT is they don't have all those damn house shows and constantly doing shows. Like they do the tapings once a month, twice a month, and then they do like a little house show circuit on the weekend.
I'll let you start with the next one.
Oh, I get to talk about the next one.
Yeah.
I get to talk about. We're gonna talk about Ambrose.
Yeah.
Talk about Ambrose now.
Ambrose Watch.
Ambrose Watch 2018 is back on. So apparently the rumors is Dean Ambrose is due back within the next month, according to PW Insider. One source told them that he'll be at SummerSlam, but didn't confirm he'd work the show. Just that he'll return to storylines around that time frame. And also, there continues to be speculation that they're building to a Dean Ambrose return to help Seth Rollins for a program with Dolph and Drew, which makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It'll be okay. So the reason I made you read that one is because I want to read the next one because I got something to talk about.
You got something to talk about? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, something juicy.
Jason Jordan update. The Wrestling Observer newsletter is now saying Jason Jordan isn't returning at the present time because there's still issues with his neck after surgery.
Okay.
So, Jason Jordan, I don't know how much WWE is paying him, but like I was like scrolling through Instagram.
Okay.
Dude has like a sauna in his house now, like a nice, like expensive sauna. Like he's been doing like some weird freaking like body rubs and like expensive stuff.
Must be paying him good.
They have to be paying him good. Like it was.
I guess they do still get paid while they're on injury, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, what's the word? The contract. It's like a set contract. They get paid a year. So yeah, I'm assuming they still.
But he gets paid like handsomely, I guess, because there's like.
He's their boy. He was featured all the time.
I know
He's got it made.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're really trying to get him back there, so I'm sure they give him like the sauna and the back rubs to help his neck.
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw that the other day and I didn't even know he was really out. Well, I knew he was hurt, but I didn't know the extent.
How bad? I guess it's bad enough to get him a sauna and a personal trainer.
I
get
guess.
Back rubs.
I guess.
No, it's funny. So I'm drinking out of Sonic. I'm sponsored by Sonic now. If you guys didn't know that, as you can tell by our fancy quality and our nice rig that we got going, we're sponsored by Sonic. But anyway, just a quick story. So
use the promo code
Sonic.
Sonic at Dollar Shave Club.
At Dollar Shave Club for a pro wrestling tees, 15% off.
Yeah, for a pro wrestling tees, use Promo code.
And we have our own big cartel that we, have stuff.
We have a loot box, loot crates.
Tagging Your Podcast loot crates.
We're gonna give you guys nothing but
like
old nasty rags and socks.
And our old used socks and bottles of water and used napkins.
Yeah.
There we go.
Don't put a black light on those napkins or
please
socks.
Don't. No, it's gross. That stock might be very stiff. But no, but a serious story. So I went to Sonic earlier, right? When you do a survey at Sonic, you get a free drink.
Right.
So Sonic, they have a shitload of drinks. They have everything, mixed drink, every single thing.
Mixed drinks.
Well, I mean, it's like like ocean
They alcohol
water.
drinks now.
Yeah, they might. I don't know in the bag.
Sonic's turning it up.
Sonic is turning up. Sonic's what they call it nowadays. Like they Sonic. Anyway, so I can get anything. I can get anything at Sonic. I have a free drink. You know what I get?
What?
Powerade.
It's free.
I get Powerade.
Doesn't matter.
Like they're like, hey, what would you like to drink today? Any Coke bears? I want a Powerade. And they're like, you want a Powerade? I'm like, yeah. So I want.
I don't like Powerade out of the fountain though. Doesn't taste.
I think it tastes better.
I feel like it doesn't. I don't know.
I feel like it does. Like, okay,
let's get back to wrestling instead of talking about
I just feel like it's interesting. All I get at Sonic's a Powerade. Like, I can go to the store and get a Powerade, but yeah, it was free.
Yeah, it was free.
And a Route 44 is pretty big.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Rey Mysterio watch.
Man, we're still in Rey Mysterio. What was that voice I did? Tagging in podcast. I can't remember. That sounded like Morgan Freeman. Tagging in podcast. The world's most unprofessional. That's like Sean Connery, actually.
Sean Connery. I get movie titties.
Sean Connery, the world's most unprofessional professional. I don't know what that was. Anyway,
they're like, I want to do like William Shatner.
William Shatner.
Welcome to Tagging In Podcast.
The world's most unprofessional professional wrestling podcast. The only one that you need.
Yep. Okay. Rey Mysterio watch 2018. Rey Mysterio told the Miami Herald nothing is official with him resigning with WWE just yet, but that is still expected to happen as early as
next month, which was said 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So I guess he's waiting for All In.
That's all he's waiting for.
He's waiting for All In. Once All In's done, and plus he's the DLC. Usually the DLC.
He'll come back once All In's over. Like there's no really.
He just really wants to do All
There's
In.
no watch anymore. It's really like we know it's gonna.
It's gonna happen. It's like Daniel Bryan. Well, actually. Reminds me, Daniel Bryan's contract's running up. What's gonna happen?
Bryan Danielson watch.
Brian, when is he debuting in the Impact Zone?
Exactly. I'll let you do the ROH.
There's a lot to talk about ROH. So ROH MSG was a hit.
ROH message.
ROH message. Oh, we are the world's most unprofessional. I'm telling you, we suck at our jobs. This ain't our job yet, but we suck. So, actually, half of this is basically stuff that happened last week. Actually, I can talk about the rest. So, actually, it was pretty interesting. So, the ROH MSG show went on sale. Almost at the first, but that's when the show is. Friday. But they had the Honor Club pre-sales this week. And 60% of the tickets were already sold out after the pre-sale. Yeah, you sit there for a second, like, what is he thinking about? Yeah, 60%.
I was thinking how many people they can fit in MSG.
It's like 20,000.
Yeah, and I'm like, 60%, that's like 12,000.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's All In right there.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just ridiculous. My phone froze up. But speaking of, well, I guess I can cut down to the bottom of this, and it went on sale Friday, and it sold out within the first hour. Sold out.
So there's no more tickets.
No mas.
Well, I guess we're not going.
No mas, senor.
No, I'm saying we're not going to WrestleMania this year.
See, I've already won. I mean, I would like to go to WrestleMania this year, but it's expensive as hell. After my WrestleMania trip this year, I was like, damn, I spent so much money. Good thing my taxes covered most of it. I was broke as hell.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
Because New York is just a little bit farther than New Orleans. It's a couple hours.
Yeah, it's a lot more. It's a lot farther.
It's like 12 hours, isn't it?
It's like a 15-hour drive.
So New Orleans was 9.
I think it is. I think it's 15. I don't know. Never been.
I've never been to New York either.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, sold out less than an hour, like All In. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
ROH sold out the Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
The Vince McMahon's like, I hadn't sold out the Garden in fucking years.
Really?
I'm pissed. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Sold out the Garden in years. Like their house shows, like they just had a house show with like Taker, Rousey, and everything, and they didn't even sell that out. Yeah, with Taker's last match at Madison Square Garden, didn't sell it out, and that card was stacked. Yeah, and Ring of Honor sold
Ring
it.
of Honor.
I mean, it is Ring of Honor New Japan, but it's Ring of Honor.
Yeah, but New Japan doesn't bring that much. Like, the name New Japan doesn't mean much here because it's America. You're looking for the names like Kenny.
Kenny is going to be on it. Kenny Okada, Young
You know what I'm
Bucks.
saying?
It's
Like,
Ring of Honor. It's Ring of Honor show.
It's Ring of Honor, yeah.
But they sold out. It's insane. But which leads to me talk about which kind of they're kind of worried with. There's plenty of speculation going around that with tickets moving so well, WWE will ramp up the efforts to sign Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks and Cody, which is a little worrisome. Which brings me to talk about if ROH loses its top stars like Cody and Young Bucks to WWE early next year. Don't be surprised if they go even harder after CM Punk for the MSG show.
Yeah.
Which means they've already sold the damn tickets.
Yeah. People are going to go.
People are going to go. Well, unless, like, they sell their tickets or something.
Yeah.
Like that. But it's still the fact that they were already sold.
If like, that's
if it's
the thing.
sold, it's sold.
Ring of Honor is not going to be honest, like, after it's sold out, if it's sold out and only 1,000 people show up, like, still just show up.
Like, we still made the money.
They still made the money. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they did. They still made the money. They're like, well, it's technically sold out.
Yeah. If you sell, like, let's say you have a hamburger place. Somebody comes in and buys, like 1,000 hamburgers.
Mm-hmm.
All 1,000 go in the trash can.
They were still
But people
sold.
still come in and buy the hamburgers. They're still getting sold.
Yeah, which led me to talk about, you remember Eazy-E when he talked about when the NWA, or we're getting NWA, I almost said NWO again.
Yeah.
NWA, when years ago, when they had the Straight Out Compton came on, everybody's people were burning, protesting, and breaking the records.
He's like, they bought it.
They was like, man, aren't you mad they're burning the records? It's like, well, they had to buy them.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
They're
The
still getting
same
money.
concept.
It's like good publicity, bad publicity. It's still publicity.
It's still publicity.
If somebody's buying your stuff just to burn it, like I've played in a band for years, and we went and sold CDs to people, like not like $5. We're like, hey, we got a CD right here. It's yours for like whatever you want to give us, $1,
Sometimes
$2.
if they bought a shirt, we gave them a CD.
Yeah, like people would
What's
come
the
up.
merch? Yeah.
People would come up and we'd go to random shows and be like, dude, we have like just 3 tracks, brand new,
Yep.
If you want them, $5, $2, whatever you would give us, people would buy it from us, and we'd go into the show and we'd watch the show. We'd look down the ground and there would be the CDs, and I'm like, I'd pick the CD right back up and I'd go sell it to somebody else. Like, I've already made my money off that chump that tossed it on the ground.
We can make $3 more bucks.
Exactly.
I can make $6 off of
That's
this one
the thing.
CD.
Like, if you toss it on the ground, it was in a sleeve. I'm like,
And it's still okay. It's like when we gave out the CDs with the shirt. I mean, you're still getting out there. But anyway, we're getting way out there. But it's the same concept, though. But, yeah, ROH sold out the Garden. It's crazy times. They are changing.
Yep.
They are changing. I could definitely see in a couple of years WWE's going to pick up their shit. They're going to be like, damn. I can see, honestly, after this MSG scenario, I can see Vince probably sitting there going, maybe we need to fix the rules on this shit. Maybe they'll do something crazy for WrestleMania weekend. I don't know.
Yeah. SummerSlam card. Is it still in the air?
Yeah, it is.
Where is it?
Hey, where? hey, found it. Oh, thank God.
Oh, no, you didn't get it.
No, I didn't. It's going to be changed. It's Vince McMahon. Of course,
change.
it's still in there. I mean, most of it's set in stone. Which reminds me, who are we doing our predictions for that?
I guess because it's on my birthday. So
When are we going to do that?
So how are you going to do that? We'll talk about that after because we'll talk about that later.
What do you mean how we're going to do that?
We'll talk about it in a little bit. What do you want to talk about this?
Well, we lost track of talking about predictions, which we're going to do eventually.
Okay.
Which technically we could do them. We can do them now if we wanted to, but
Nah, we don't have enough time.
we'll crank out 3 videos in a day. We do have time, technically. So, back to what we're talking about. SummerSlam card still in there, otherwise that's what I want to talk about it. So WWE might not be done adding to the SmackDown Women's title match at SummerSlam. WrestlingNews.co says they've heard Asuka could be added to make it a fatal 4-way. So, hey, that's cool. Asuka, she might pick up the title. And then Charlotte and Becky go on for that tag titles.
That tag title.
That, hey, you know what I mean? That tag right there. Bam. Bam. Nice tag titles. Look at that. Walmart special.
So ugly.
Hopefully they're tag. I think you remember the picture I showed you?
Yeah,
It was like white,
Yeah.
kind of girly looking, which would be cool. There's still speculation. Not speculation. There's still an expectation that multiple matches currently set could be changed in some way. Wouldn't surprise me. Also worth noting, according to the Observer, it's expected that Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss match at SummerSlam will be scripted move for move at the Performance Center beforehand. I wanted to add that little tidbit in, which I guess makes sense. But they're talking about changing the Rollins match.
Really?
And Dolph. I don't know what they're gonna change it to, but apparently there's rumors they may change. I don't know why.
I don't know.
They have good matches. I mean, the Iron Man match was kind of
But next, because we're getting to the end of squash news.
Into squash news. We get to talk about
NXT.
TV deals.
Not on TV.
TV deals, I guess.
Spite. It's killer, baby.
No, actually, we have plenty of time to talk about it. So there's this person I work with. They're like, man, I don't like none of that heavy music. Why you listen to that heavy stuff? I just can't get into it. They talk how like some of those lighter bands, like Superstar and stuff we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, I just like it. I just like the aggression and blah 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 blah. I talked about it. And I was like, let me show you a band. So I pulled up Spite, that song, just because of the And I was like, man, I wanted to think about this. So I pulled up that Spite song, and when it got to that part, their eyes, it was like, what is this? Oh, this is great. I love this song. Oh, listen.
No, it's going to stick in my head.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
It's a good song. I was surprised. I didn't know that was Spite. I didn't know Spite. Like, I heard of Spite before that song.
Yeah.
But then after we listened to that song, listened to that album, I was like, man, I know why all these people like Spite.
Yeah, but the thing is about that album, it's so mixed, so low. It's not very loud. It's not mixed loud.
Turn it up a little bit. It's kind of like Metallica Death Magnetic. No, actually, Death Magnetic's really loud. Never mind.
But despite the deal with Fox, the Observer says that there are no plans for NXT to move to television or off the WWE Network as of right now, which is good. I liked it on WWE Network.
I think it'd be cool if it'd be on FS1.
You're not going to get any more viewers. Like, it's not going to.
Surprisingly. You might. Like, some of those those UFC, like, playbacks and stuff's on FS1 kind of get views and stuff. Don't they do the prelims on FS1? Am I not mistaken?
Yeah.
And they do the prelims on FS1?
Yeah.
So many people watch FS1.
Yeah, but that's
maybe if NXT gets on there and they advertise NXT's on there.
But what I'm saying is, like, you're not going to get many extra viewers because you got to have, like, a certain DirecTV package to have FS1.
Yeah, they may get more money from it, too. So I'm sure Vince is like, I don't care. I'm getting more money off this. Throw it on there. Maybe get some more viewers to the product. Yeah. Maybe some people, like, scrolling through this, like, oh, NXT, and they're watching. They see a really good-ass match. Like, oh, man, this is what WWE is now?
Yeah. And
they watch it. It's possible. Anything could happen when you take a chance. Anything.
Anything can happen.
Anything. There's something else I was wanting to add. I don't remember. I added it with the G1. I think that's about it, honestly.
Well,
is that it?
I think this is it.
This is it. We already talked about a lot. We actually crammed a lot
in podcast. And I think we were gonna.
When you did that, I thought you were gonna do the elite. I thought you were doing the elite.
Lance. This hand doesn't work.
It's much your strong hand.
I can't make it through.
It's your strong hand. No, you can do it like this. The doggy.
I still can't do it. I can really do this one, but
it's better. So
this is my bad hand.
Shameless plug time again. Use the promo code Sonic. Dollar Shave Club.
People are gonna go on Dollar Shave Club.
Sonic's not working. But don't give me a hell yeah. We're gonna talk about the Dollar Shave Club tagging in podcast. Oh hell yeah.
What?